Watching this video, it's because you have recently been admitted to Southwestern College in Chula Vista and you want to get a feel for what the school is like. I have been a student here. I am here on my day off to give you guys a bit of a tour of Southwestern and give you guys a few tips and tricks that might be helpful. I am standing in the parking lot at 6:35 in the morning on a Thursday. It's the fourth day of the semester and this is what the parking lot looks like. Just so you guys know, this is the parking lot that is across the street from Jack in the Box. It's somewhere behind me, probably back there somewhere. So this is the best place to park because when you leave your car, first of all, you get the shade, okay? Second of all, you just get to go to your classrooms right over there. This is the A building. They have a lot of psychology classes. I think they have like French class and a bunch of other ones. So this building is new and it is right across from the parking lot. Anywhere else you park on campus, it's either gonna have to be far away from where the buildings are, or you're gonna have to walk up the steps or climb uphill, or you are not gonna get any shade. So this isn't really gonna matter in the spring semester, but right now it is August. It is super, 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 super hot. So the first few weeks of the semester, I would recommend that you come early. I would say around 6:30 to 7:30 at the latest, and get a spot here immediately because these spots fill up fast. Just so you get a frame of reference, the Jack in the Box is like way over there. So the parking spot that is like right across the street from Jack in the Box is also directly across from the A building. So you can go straight from your shaded car here right over there to the classrooms. All you got to do is cross the street. I recommend that you bring your Stanley cup or some kind of cup so you can refill it at these stations. This whole building is like the 24 building section. That's the planetarium. Over here is some kind of instructional building that I don't think they have classes in. Over here is the Student Success Center. And then you might notice there's like a little red box here. Let's check it out. The little library. People come in here, they leave books, they take books. There's also some DVDs and some CDs if you want, but these are free for the taking. Directly across from the Student Services Center is the student center right here. I don't know what this is called, but it's like a walkway, and every time they have events on Tuesdays and Thursdays, this whole place gets filled with vendors and free activities. Student Center is open every day at 7 in the morning, and they close a little bit earlier on Fridays. I am here around 6:55, so they're not open yet. It's open now. These will get completely full by 11 a.m. We'll check up upstairs in just a sec. Right over here is a little cafeteria. It's gonna open in a minute. Well, here's a cafeteria. Here's like a little food mart. We'll check that out. I had to do a voiceover for this part because it was kind of awkward recording, but they had just opened the store. They were restocking, so don't be fooled by all these empty spaces. They usually keep this super duper well stocked. They have gum, chips, all kinds of little snack cakes, all kinds of protein bars, everything from MetaRx to Build, whatever your favorite is, they most likely have it. Even like barbell bars, I saw a bunch of those another day. Cold brew coffee, breads, oatmeal. I didn't read the signs on the microwaves, but I'm pretty sure you could use them to reheat food from home. A ton of water, ton of iced coffees, a lot of Pepsi products, as you can see. I think Southwestern College is exclusive with Pepsi, so you won't find any Coca-Cola stuff. They even had some kind of limited edition Mountain Dew, which I thought was kind of cool. They got milk, they have Premier Protein drinks, Perrier water, they had some hard-boiled eggs, and then on the other side they had some cakes and cookies, and then they even had ice cream, and I noticed they had those mango ice creams that went viral on TikTok, so they've got it all here. Walking towards the food mart, you're going to make a right. There are the bathrooms. There's this little section here, and then these two little closet things, they're always full. There's always somebody in here. See? This one's full. Yeah, this place just opened like 2 minutes ago, and there's already somebody in there. So if you like those spots, come here early because they go fast. Other spots that go really fast are any seats next to some kind of power outlet. So these, maybe this one, anywhere you go that you see like a chair close to like someplace to, well, this one doesn't have one. Definitely just know that those are going to get full really fast. If you make a left at the mini mart, there's a bunch of seating over here. By the way, there's some seats there. They also have power outlets if you need to charge something. But you turn over here to the left. Here's the cafeteria. They have hot food in here. They're not open yet, but they do have breakfast and lunch. And then over here, they have places for you to sit. Notice these don't have any like power outlets nearby, so these don't get full as fast. And then there's a section over here with seating. Let's check that out. So this is prime real estate. Great seats, places to charge. I think, no, that's not it. There's some right here. These seats, they're like movie theater seats. They always get full. Not so much these. There's no place to charge, but it is a nice place to hang out. Right over here, they have coffee, and it's just sort of like your standard, like blended frappuccino drinks, cappuccinos, lattes, everything. And then they do have this little section here where you can get some club soda and some hard-boiled eggs, tuna. There's a menu. You want to check it out. Going on upstairs. There is an elevator, by the way, but I could use the exercise, so I'm taking the stairs. At the end of the hallway, there's this big giant window with a cool view. You can see the top of all of the buildings. There's this guy doing his homework down here. This 88 building, this is where a lot of the art classes are for some reason. And when you take a drawing class, you will do a lot of your drawing kind of like out here, especially over the summer when it's hot, because there's like a really good vantage point for you to draw lines and stuff like that. So if you are looking for your art class, just look directly across the side of the student center. It is 7:13 in the morning. People are trickling in already, getting their coffee. Staff gets their coffee here as well. You get a really nice view from this side. This, I gotta be honest, I'm not sure what this means, but I'm pretty sure it has a meaning. So if you go on the website or something, it'll probably tell you what this means. I'm out of the little snack mart, and I asked them how much one of these is, because they have these inside. And I asked the guy, like, how much is this? And he said it was $3.89. But if you were to get it here in the vending machine, it's $4. So it's actually cheaper inside of the little mini mart than in one of these vending machines. Here's a Celsius. It's $4.50. The Aquafina is $2.75, and then the Gatorades are $3. I think the Starry here is $3. So definitely compare the prices in the vending machines to the ones in the mini mart, because those are probably much better. Speaking of the snack bar, check out the vending machines too, because some of these prices I think are pretty cheap. Like, you can get a bag of Takis for $1.75. I don't know how much it is inside of the mini mart, but you have all these candy bars that cost like $2. They might be a little more expensive over there. And then if you want something a little bit healthier, they have Jack Links and tuna for $3.25 or $2.25. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. So right now I'm standing in front of the Academic Success Center. If you are walking towards it, the 29 building is on your right, and you make a right-hand turn to this little plaza. Just walk in this direction. To your right is going to be another vending machine. Check this out. They have Rockstar. It's $3.50. It's 50 cents less than at the little store or wherever. This is regular, not diet, but if you want to save 50 cents, come to this vending machine over here. Fun fact, this classroom right here, 2906, this is where I had my very first ever Southwestern College class. Okay, we're going to check out one final place to grab food. It is where the Academic Success Center is. We're going to make a right down this hallway. Just keep walking down this hall, and there it is. It's just called the cafe. Over to the right, they have water, some napkins. Then they have charcuterie board. Some healthy wraps. Over here, they're making hot food. Got some tater tots, breakfast burritos. It's 8 o'clock, so plenty of cookies and candies. Chips. They have like every protein bar you could ask for. And then over here they have protein shakes, coffees, water. They got Gatorade. They have Rockstar, of course. And then they have a bunch of Celsiuses. And then if you are like me and you like the soda from the machine, you can just get it here. Some apple juice. They got some cappuccinos, some poppy, little breads, and then little chips too. Forgot to mention, they also have microwaves in there. So there's some seating out here and up in the front. There's seating here. There's a little bit of shade, but there's plenty of places to sit inside. So you can see it's actually really nice. The people who work there are really cool. So you've got all the space to yourself, good service. And I think this is probably, of all the places on campus, I would say this is probably the best place to get healthy food. Everything else, they just have like protein bars, like processed stuff. But here they actually have like real fruit. They have parfaits. They have little bits of cheese. It's not perfect, but if you're in a pinch, it's the best, I think. Another Pepsi machine, and this one has lower prices too. So this one's got the Rockstar Pure Zero Fruit Punch. Check it out. It's $3.75. So it's a little bit less. And this one is right across from the whatever this is. But yeah, just to give you an idea of where it is. So check out a lot of these vending machines. They vary in price. I had to come out here. It is 8:10 in the morning. Take a look at all that prime real estate over there with the shade. This is what the parking lot looks like at 8:10 in the morning on a Thursday. Please get here early. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this information helpful. If it's your first year at Southwestern College, get ready to have some fun. It's really a great school, and I think it's very underestimated. So best of luck to you, and you can do it. I know you can. Have a good day.